What's up, friends? So back in 2018, I was having this kind of existential breakdown. I was in an economic development career and it was going pretty well. I had done really well on a test to get into MBA programs to go to a master's business school. And I was kind of on that trajectory to just work in business. And I was really good at it too. I knew because everyone who was my superior was just like, this is ridiculous. Like, they called me the Wonder Boy because I was so kind of dedicated to that. But I felt like I had this part of me, this dedication to music, that I'd never had a chance to fully obsess over it and dive into it. And I read some articles about regret minimization and getting to the end of life and thinking, okay, there wasn't any opportunity that I wanted to take that I didn't take. So with that in mind, with regret minimization as kind of a goal, I went to some sacred places for me personally, started praying a lot, started considering, started meditating on it, just thinking a lot, okay, should I quit my career in economics, in economic development, in all those possibilities of business that were presented for me, and go into music full time and just learn that, get into it, and put my best foot forward and try to make a real career out of that. And after praying for a while and really think about it, I got this thought of, this is when you need to do it. And so in September of 2018, I put in my notice, figured that all out, and I quit my job, which was a little scary, but it was easier because I'd saved up a lot of money. I'm not a very materialistic person, partially because my mom really instilled into me hey, it's not good to be too materialistic. Money can't buy happiness. Happiness comes from relationships, and yeah, you want to have enough to survive, but you don't necessarily need so much that you're showing off to other people. So I hadn't really bought a lot of things. I'd invested a lot of the money. My brother's a financial advisor, so he really helped me out with that and kind of making a plan of how much I'd need to get by. So I left and kind of said, until I run out of money, I'm going to pursue music, try to make it so I can have a living off of it, so I can have a lifestyle, a career in music, dedicated to making music. Learned as much as I could, both from those who surrounded me, so surrounding myself with really great producers and people who I thought were great songwriters as well, that knew the craft and had studied the craft. I watched as many YouTube videos as I could about mixing, mastering, music production, songwriting, read books on music production, songwriting, read books about the music business, just dove in head first, trying to absorb as much knowledge as I possibly could. And all the while I started putting out my own music and really dedicated myself to putting out music and working with people on putting out music, getting feedback from that, and understanding, okay, these are the things people like, these are the areas I need to focus on a little bit more. Now I'm at a point where I'm making a decently comfortable amount of money. I wouldn't say comfortable, it's enough to get by, and I can't believe I'm still doing it. I thought I'd have to quit by now, quit doing music full time and go back into working an office job, but I haven't, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And I think it's really important that when people are considering leaving something, that they have, a good amount of financial resources that they can back themselves up against, to have something to pull from, so that they can have a little bit of time to develop their craft and really get things going. I'm only able to continually do music like this as long as I have enough money to get by, and every penny helps me so much. That's why I've set up a Patreon that you can sign up for and just support in my pursuit of making music as much as I possibly can. So if you'd like to support that, you can hit the link in the description. And if you'd like to check out my music to see what these efforts have brought forth, I really recommend checking it out here. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.
This life's been passing me by.